I'm Brenda Sprader, and I'm running for Muskegon County Circuit Court Judge. I've been a lifelong resident of Muskegon County. I graduated from Orchard View High School. I went on to Muskegon Community College and I got a degree in electronics, and I worked in that field for some time. And I went back to Muskegon Community College and completed enough classes where I could attend Grand Valley State University, and I graduated from Grand Valley summa cum laude. And I went on receiving a scholarship to go to Thomas Cooley Law School, and I graduated in the top 25% of my class at Thomas Cooley. And immediately after passing the bar, I passed on my first try. And after passing the bar, I opened my own law firm, and the next day I was actually in court. I started with the juvenile contract, working on that contract representing the juveniles, and I was in court daily. That's where I gained a lot of my trial experience. And now my law firm, I do a lot of family law and still do some criminal law as well. From my experience working as an attorney, I understand how difficult it is for families going through court procedures, and I believe it's necessary that we come to fair and equitable decisions for these families. Muskegon is a diverse community. We need a judge who understands the needs of the people and who will be fair and equal to everyone, no matter their economical status, their race, their position in the community. We need to make sure that everybody has their day in court and that they're treated fairly. I'm running for judge because the Muskegon County citizens deserve a judge who will listen to their entire case before making a decision, a judge that will be equal and fair to everyone. I bring to the bench experience, having represented people in the courtroom, working with the people directly. I have been a public defender for Muskegon County. I've worked with our juveniles in their criminal cases, and I've worked with abuse neglect families, helping them through their cases. I've represented the moms and the dads and the children in those cases. The cases that the position that I'm vying for will be juvenile criminal and family law cases such as divorce, custody, parenting time, grandparenting time, abuse and neglect cases. And that's where my forte is. I have the most experience working with exactly those cases. I'd like to take a minute to talk about the qualities that I would bring to the bench. I would be patient, I would listen, allow time in court. If you want your day in court, you should have it. I would remain open-minded. And also, as Chief Justice Roberts said, I would remember that my job would be to call strikes and balls and not to pitch or bat. That's important. You listen to the evidence presented and you follow the law. If elected, I would take the approach of thinking outside of the box when dealing with families. Each family is individual and unique. We need to look at each circumstance and find a solution that works best for that family. I feel it's important for the citizens of Muskegon County to know that my opponent was appointed by Governor Snyder. She was not elected to the bench. It's my opinion that my opponent lacks the experience of coming before the bench, representing the people, and understanding what the needs of the people are as an attorney and client in the courtroom. I feel it's important for a judge to be sympathetic to the economic needs of the people that come before them. If you can place something on the record that's going to take 5 minutes or less, instead of making them come back, I feel that they should have that so they don't have to pay their attorneys again to come back. It's important that the families get through court quickly because there's an urgency when someone's not getting the parenting time they deserve, or when families are in turmoil over an issue. And if you can resolve that in one trip to court, then they should be able to have that resolved. I love working in the legal profession, but when I'm not working, I enjoy Muskegon. I like the water, I like fishing, scuba diving, and I also love animals. I have a little Pomeranian named Susie, who's 9 years old, and she brings so much joy to my life. Every year I do volunteer for the local Dancing with the Stars, and I get a new star every year. Interestingly, my first partner was Judge Pittman, and we had a great time practicing for the Dancing with the Stars. That event raises close to $100,000 every year for the local food pantries, and I do believe it's important to give back to the community, and I'm lucky I have such a fun talent that I can use in giving back to the community. I believe it's important to have a personal commitment to your community. I volunteer by going into the schools. I do Career Day, and I've done Crime Prevention Day. I believe it's important to invest in the children in our community and educate them about the law, what their rights are. Some of them don't even know what they can get in trouble for. So I believe that's a very important aspect, and I will continue to do that whether I'm elected or not. I'm a member of the Michigan State Bar, and I'm active in the Muskegon Bar Association and the Women's Division Chamber of Commerce. I am honored to be endorsed by many members of our community, including Dale Nesberry, Muskegon Community College President, Gary Neeland, the Mayor of Norton Shores, Prosecuting Attorney Matt Roberts, Attorney Matt Casel, Mary Valentine, Attorney Jim Waters. There are so many, and I'm so thankful for everyone. Progressive Democratic Women is another group. I don't have time to mention everyone, but I am thankful for each and every one of you that are supporting me and endorsing me. I'm Brenda Sprader, and I'm running for 14th Circuit Court Judge. It is important that you vote. Every vote counts. Why is it important that you vote for a judicial candidate? You could have a family member that's going through a divorce, a friend that's going through child custody. You could know a juvenile that has a criminal matter before the judge, and you want a judge that's going to be fair and equal to your friends and your family. I'm asking you to vote for me, Brenda Sprader, on November 4th for Circuit Court Judge. I believe you should have a choice in who your next circuit court judge should be. My opponent was appointed by Governor Snyder only months ago when a sitting circuit court judge retired. I'm here to give you that choice. My name is Brenda Sprader, and I'm asking for your vote on November 4th in the general election. I have the right courtroom experience, having worked as a public defender representing Muskegon County's youth in their juvenile proceedings and helping mothers, fathers, and children through their abuse-neglect cases. I also have a law firm in Muskegon County where I practice family and criminal law. I have the right courtroom experience. I have the life experience, the integrity and the drive that Muskegon County needs on their circuit court bench. I'm asking you to vote for me, Brenda Sprader, on November 4th to be your next circuit court judge.
Paid for by the committee to elect Brenda Sprader for Circuit Court Judge.